There are no words to be said right now. There's a lot of words to be said right now, actually, but holy crap. Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Yesterday, you all know Zombie Chronicles was released. JC Backfire did a video with Jason Blundell did a video with JC Backfire and revealed this new DLC coming to Black Ops 3, but it was so much more than just that. Let's get to that first, actually. Let's talk about what we're getting. We are getting a DLC 5 with 8 remastered maps from Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, Shinanuma, Kino der Toten, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon, and Origins remastered. Now, what Jason Blundell said is he wanted to remain faithful to the feeling of this map. Now, this tells me a couple things. First of all, it's probably not going to be a new storyline, which personally I'm perfectly fine with, because I haven't played these maps over the past 8 years, so I'm not used to the storyline or the Easter eggs. It tells me that there's probably not going to be new main Easter eggs. I imagine there might be like new ciphers, there might be new musical Easter eggs, just small stuff, but like he said, he's truly remaining faithful to the old storyline, because he said this Zombies Chronicles idea is the storyline in Black Ops 3. It's the main parts of the story in Black Ops 3. He wants to remain faithful to that, which is so amazing. And I am eager and excited for these maps. And Jason Blundell, you ruined my Zombies 101 series. I have no idea how I'm going to incorporate all of this, but we'll see when we get it. I am so excited. For the first month, I'm just going to be playing these maps. I'm going to be honest with you. It comes out on Tuesday, which I usually have off, which is amazing. So I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be playing these maps. It's going to be amazing. On top of that, he actually filled in his promise with Mr. Waffle Waffles, Milo, about a piece of intel. And what we got was this. This is bigger than those 8 maps. I'm going to say it right now. These are bigger than the 8 maps that we're getting. This is the entire zombie storyline written out for us. This is every event, every main event that happened, and the ripples in space-time, well, I guess it's just time, that took place. The fractures of time, he said every fraction, every different version of each group of people is represented here. This could be dissected for ages. This is going to be the content of so many people's YouTube channel, including mine, for months, years to come. He said, way long ago, he said Revelations would last us 18 months. He didn't actually mean Revelations. He means that there's content for the next 18 months. This is going to last longer than 18 months, Jason. This is so, like, last night, I got, for those of you who don't know, I had worked a long day last night. I woke up at 5, made a video, got all ready for work and everything, went to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, came home, got home at like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, stayed up for 3 hours just reading everything. Did you know that Arthur is actually Leroy? Leroy is actually a guy called Arthur who was the servant of the Wolf King that we see in Der Eisendrache. Leroy was the one who spread out the bones that we collect doing the Wolf Bow step. It's so amazing. Like, there's so much stuff in this thing. I could go on and on. And I think what I have to do now is I have to go back in my Zombies 101 series and go through each map and explain the storyline up until that point and the fractures that happen in the storyline in those little bite-sized pieces with the Zombies 101 series. I think I just have to. I might do a separate mini-series inside Zombies 101. I might do, Zombie Timeline 101 or something. I don't know. But this is bigger than everything we've gotten ever from Treyarch, and it's amazing. Like, the reason you see Rad Austin freak out, the reason you see Milo freak out is because this is, for the past 9 years, we have been speculating, not me personally, but the community has been speculating and creating these ideas of, well, this could happen, this could be the Pentagon Thief. We have we have Treyarch, we have word from Treyarch. This is what happens. You ask and you receive, you know, who is the Pentagon thief? We found out yesterday because of this timeline. It's Yuri. Yuri is going through and taking weapons from the Pentagon. That's all. It's so cool. And I can't wrap my brain around it. My brain is short-circuited and fried by how just amazing this is. I feel like such a huge nerd, but man, I love it to death. Oh, this is so amazing. There are going to be a lot of maps explained. Like, I want to go through and explain the Giant, because where our characters are coming from in the Giant, what they know, where they're going, what their purpose is, that should be explained in this timeline. And that is, oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's so amazing. But I want to move on, and I want to talk about just sort of the meta of all of this, like what this means for the community. This is by far, I tweeted this out last night, not hyperbole at all. This is one of the biggest moments in Call of Duty history, for zombies at least. I mean, we do not deserve this at all. The season pass, the game's life cycle from Activision's point of view, you set out a game, 4 DLCs, zombies with each of those 4 multiplayer maps. That's it. That's the end of the life cycle. Let the other Call of Duty have their moment in the spotlight. The Treyarch team, the Zombies Treyarch team, and Jason Blundell get it. What you see right here with this DLC is something that you don't see in game development that often very much anymore. When he presented this, he said this is very much a love letter from Treyarch. And that is so important. Activision, if you want to sell games, any game developer, if you want to sell games, make games you're passionate about. Make games you love to not only make, but play. This is how you sell copies. This is how you get a good reputation. Look, I love Infinity Ward multiplayer games till the cows come home, right? You know, I love Ghost, I love Modern Warfare 3, love Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, all that great stuff. But the Treyarch Zombies team understand what it is to have a good reputation in the community, and the supply, the demand, all of that stuff. This is not easy. Like, you hear 8 remasters and you're like, oh, that's so amazing, but think about it, like that's 8 maps, the entirety of Black Ops 3's life cycle, the 3-year life cycle that it took them to create Black Ops 3, get them out. We got 6 maps. We got Shadows of Evil and the Giant plus 4 DLCs. We are getting more content with this one DLC than we got the entirety of the Black Ops 3 game life cycle. That is amazing. And the amount of work that went into creating those maps, because it's not just a copy paste. It's not just a, oh, there's the level design, there's a copy paste. No, they have to create and recreate these levels with different atmosphere, with better textures, with better volumetric fog and all that sort of stuff. My goodness, they have to program stuff again so that it works again. There's so much work, there's so much love and care that went into this, that the community feels we're all on the same page. We're not being scammed here. We're not being, this is not cheap of Activision to do. This is something that we want and are willing to pay for. Oh, it's so wonderful. Yes, we're getting what we wanted with the content. Content is fantastic, but it's much more than the content. It's the reason behind it, you know. Jason Blundell and Activision didn't just release a trailer and say, hey, we're giving you these maps, here, go ahead, pay for it. No, Jason Blundell, the lead developer of Zombies, went to some content creator, some YouTuber's house, and did a video with him. There was no trailer, there was no corporate, gerrymandering in here. There was just a developer of a video game who's passionate about the game he's making and passionate about the community he's making it for enough to go to one of the community's house and share it with such a passion and a love for the community. It's so genuine, it's so awesome, and it's something that we don't see enough anymore. It's so fantastic. I am still in a state of shock by just what is actually happening right now. And it's going to be less than 2 weeks away that we get all of this. And it's just, it's wonderful. So from the bottom of my heart, and I think the community's heart, we have to give a big, genuine thank you from the Treyarch development team for putting in constant man hours, constant work. I mean, this is something that They, like I said, they didn't need to do this at all, but it's something they wanted to do. It's something that they felt they needed to do because the community has asked for it for so long. And my goodness, thank you guys. This is so amazing. I honestly, I have no words to describe it. I've tried, but that's what I got for you guys today. So let me know what you guys are feeling about this. This is so surreal to me. This is awesome. This is so, I need a thesaurus because I can't think of any more synonyms, but tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Also, are you as passionate as Zombies as some of these other YouTubers about the storyline, about these maps? You know, let me know in the comment section below. How excited are you for Zombies Chronicles? Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.